Man, style is the darkest, yo. I'm colder than the winter in Moscow. Been doing this too long, dog, to get knocked down. I'm sick with the pen, I spit diphtheria. This shit I write is kinda like bacteria. Yo, I get infectious when I wreck shit. Should've learned a long time ago, man, I'm not to be messed with. When I'm on stage, it's kinda like contagion. I spit shit and spread it throughout the nation. Better yet, I spread it throughout the globe. There's a million ways to die, the most deadliest is the flow. The DJ scratched like he got psoriasis. I don't spit rhymes, homie, I spit viruses.
Hey man, what's your name, boy?
My shit is sick like the flu. My shit is sick like the flu. I'm a deadly disease. My shit is sick like the flu.
Poisonous, poisonous, poisonous.
My shit is sick like the flu.
B-side show, baby.
Act like you know already every single Monday night, man. Bringing the live. It's about to be our 10-year anniversary in November. And, man, this
10
dude's...
years.
Yes.
We just talked about that.
This
10 years.
this dude's been by the show before. We're always proud to say that, but now we got him back again. Go ahead and introduce yourself, fam.
Yo, what's going on, man? It's your boy Mykill Miers, man. I'm in the building finally, man. It's been a minute.
A little hot minute, but you stayed busy the whole time, though.
Always.
I
Double
feel
mind
it.
is idle mind is a devil's workshop, my mom used to always say.
Hey, that's truth and facts right there.
Yes, I was gonna say. So, people, if you never heard that one, go you can check out what he just said. But yeah, when you got too much time on your hands, it might not be a good thing. Keep busy, keep doing your craft, and that's something you have been representing well, my brother. You have been putting music consistently, but it's been at your own pace. Is that safe to say?
Yeah, I mean, I've been lucky enough, man, to be in this game for 20-something years, man, and I created a lane to where I can kind of do my thing when I feel like it. So I've been pretty fortunate, man, and I got a pretty loyal fan base. So shout out to all my fans and supporters, man, that's been with me since the first record, which is 20 years old now, man.
Crazy, because you know what's crazy about what you just said is I remember seeing, I mean, not just that record, but I remember seeing like you in like the Source or Double XL, like back, and this is way back, dog, because I've always been in my hip hop shit, but I just remember seeing like, oh shit, this is a new album, and then I remember years later going, damn, dog, I remember reading about this cat, and now I'm interviewing him, but it's pretty dope. I remember that album being, and I think it was the Source, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it might have been, man. It's been so long ago, man. I was lucky enough to be in a lot of the trade magazines back.
Yeah,
that was kind of the thing. Now it's all digital, but back then you had to go buy the magazine, man. You had to go to 7-Eleven and get the magazine out.
That was something we would look forward to, though, collecting and reading what's going on. But in addition to that, and how many mics, and you know what I'm saying? But in addition to that, you continued to stay consistent, put out really dope work. Now treating us with these features that you're putting together.
Right.
It's just, I've been tripping out on like just your most recent song, as a matter of fact. Are we gonna play the video for that one, Shaye, afterwards, or?
Yes, we have it whenever you guys want.
Okay, dope.
Michael,
and then hopping over to the features. What's going on? How are you doing your studio work at this point with COVID? How are you still staying busy like you are?
I set up a lab in the house, man. I got like a lot of stuff on my plate. It's hard to really record now. My kids, man, they make the worst ad libs. So I gotta wait till it's like late at night to kind of go in and I kind of creep in the garage and make stuff happen, man. So I got like 3 projects I'm working on right now, man. All of them will be out probably by the end of the year.
That's right.
Wrap your head around that. You know what I'm saying?
And that's something, is that accumulated over the years, though, being so, I guess, self-sufficient might be the word, but being able to do a lot of the stuff yourself where you don't have to outsource because you have been in the game so long?
Yeah, I mean, it started out because I was just cheap, bro. Like, I didn't have the money to pay producers, so I had to learn how to do beats myself. And then, once the digital game kind of came into play, it made it easier for the little man to kind of do it on their own. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got a team of people, man, but I got, they're silent assassins though. They stay behind the scene and make me look like I'm better than I really am.
The humble.
Shout out.
There goes the humble guy right there.
Yes.
Humble Mykill Miers.
Always keeping it humble.
Yeah.
Super real. What do you have that we can go back and kind of realize, like, yo, Mike has literally been about the people, like, this whole entire time. Like, that's what's been tripping me out, is just how much you give in your message, and then also too just some of the good works that you've been doing for the culture in general. The last time I ran into you, we did the Hip Hop for Life event,
Right.
And thank you for sending me that picture, by the way. I was like, yo, that blew me away. And your performance, I mean, you donated your time. It was for a good cause. And what's going on?
I've been pretty fortunate throughout the years, man, to kind of be in the right place at the right time, man. And so I learned a lot from people like Raz Kaz, Me, Green Voodoo, Tech and Sway, just Exhibit. Just I kind of came up at the right time, man. And so a lot of people kind of gave me game, so I'm just kind of paying it forward, man. I feel like now that I've been in the game so long, 20 plus years now, it's only right for me to give my time and mentorship to those trying to get to where I've been, or hopefully surpass where I'm at. I think that's what it's about, man. I had a rest in peace to Andre Harrell. He was a big mentor to me. A lot of people don't know that. He was very, very close. And he been giving me game, man, since my second album. So it's only right that I learned, the things I learned from him, I give to those who, trying to come up in this game, man. For me, hip hop is an art form, man, and it needs to be cherished and it needs to be treated as such. And I know a lot of times, man, people get caught up in the fame and the glamour and the glitz of it all. But at the end of the day, man, putting pen to paper or putting, hands to beats is an art form and it needs to be cherished.
Hell yeah, it does. And being ahead, like from way back, literally yesterday was my born day. And I'm like I think I'm a month, like if you guys want to go and do research, if anybody wants to know, I think I'm a month older than hip hop or some shit like that.
Right.
So if you guys want to find out, like you guys, I don't have to tell you how old I am. Yeah. So anyways, my point being is that I think that's one of the things that, not so much at the beginning for me, because I was talking even with Chris the Glove about, I came in as breaking. I mean, I have my brief venture and I tried to do graffiti. I just sucked at it. So I knew that wasn't my lane. I got into the MCing thing. I did my tour around, but I'm still here, and I feel like I'm a part of hip hop because of that, is that I do cherish it and take it so sincere, and I want to pass that on to other people. And I guess what I'm getting at is I feel like that's one of the things that was kind of missing, is someone to actually give that knowledge back. And I feel like especially a lot of the OGs, and to hear you say it is even refreshing as well. But people are getting back to that giving back, whether it's just knowledge or, what I'm saying, showing somebody which way not to go as a young artist. And I think for a while that was kind of like not the thing. Like learn it on your own.
We took a turn for the worse.
Yeah,
everybody was out for their
and that didn't work out too good.
I'm about mine.
So that's one of the, it's one of the elements of hip hop, man. You got people in breakdancing, dancing, graffiti, and then your knowledge, man. The knowledge is a part of it. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's, it got lost for a while, man, because everybody was trying to really get the gold, and it wasn't really looking at, the culture is how it manifests, man. And so you can't really be mad at what the young kids are doing if you wasn't really cultivating the culture for them to not do it that way anyway. So it is what it is, man. I think I'm about the same age as hip hop too, man. I think hip hop might have to be a year older than me, but but yeah, I've been around. I was just like you, man, coming up in the game, and I did graffiti first. I was a DJ before I started rapping. So rapping, I just took to it, man. Once Eazy-E said, "Boys in the hood are always hard," I felt like I can do it too. So fortunate for me, man. I've still been fortunate enough to still do it. I didn't think, if you'd have told me 20 years ago I'd still be rapping, I thought you was crazy. I just wanted to do one record, man. Here I am, on the precipice of my 8th. So it's been good to me. I can't front.
All great works. And you brought it up, yourself you said you want to give back, you want to lend to, you know, the young ones and to the culture and in memory of your mentor. And we're faced with that here at the B-side right now. We lost a mentor, you know, rest in peace, and someone who was giving to the culture. So for artists and, you know, DJs, different people that are out there that want to dedicate something, you know, to a loved one that they lost, or a mentor, someone who put them on and they give credit to, you know, what are some of the ways that you have done that for your mentor?
Just, you know, staying in contact with his family, man, staying in contact with his son, making sure that they're taken care of, man, you know, losing people, especially in hip hop, man, you know, not a lot of artists got insurance, you know what I'm saying? Not a lot of artists got, you know, medical insurance and, you know, burial insurance and life insurance and things of that nature, man. So supporting that, you know what I'm saying, is always key. You know, I've been doing a lot of, you know, I don't really talk about charity and stuff that I do. I just think it's tasteless for me to kind of just post pictures of me doing some of the things that I do. So, you know, I kind of do everything on the low, but, you know, I'll get together with some people over the next couple of days, man. I know Paul's one was real close to Wreck. Yes. So I'll look out for Paul's, man, and whatever I can do to help what he's doing. I'm down for that. You know what I'm saying? I don't, like I said, I don't really like to speak about the things I do, man, but something to be done, though, for sure, on my end, that's for sure.
Yeah, and we'll be linking with the homie Paz as well, and that's mainly to bring awareness to the situation. I hope as many people can contribute, whether it's their time or donating, because the family really needs it right now. So we appreciate that, my brother.
That was a great
hip hop.
No doubt.
The hip hop community is it's crazy because hip hop is based on competition originally, you know, kind of the style that it took, and but the thing is, hip hop is a tight knit community. Nonetheless, and you could definitely tell that when someone does pass. And you know, one thing, Mykill, I wanted to talk about is I feel like we've been talking about these kind of things too often. You know what I'm saying? Right. Whether it be somebody's physical health, like not eating the right foods or a certain lifestyle, or whether it's mental health, something that's affecting them in that case. And
someone who needs prayers, even like your Biz Markie, for example.
Yes, for Biz Markie,
it's just kind of like a constant
hopefully
theme,
he gets well soon, man. But it's like
some sort of a theme
it's really hitting the hip hop community hard right now, and it's
back to back.
Besides all the other stuff that's going on, it's like, it's sad because as a hip hop head, I've been part of this community, and it seems to be really taking a hold of our community, bro.
We're taking a hit.
Yeah, I mean, it's you know, hip hop is almost 50, so you know, it's this type of thing you see when you start to get older. I know you know that, you know, as well as I know, man. The older you get, the more people you start to lose. Some of the icons that you looked up to as a child, you know, their time has passed. So, you know, it's the progression of things. But I think what we need to start doing, though, we need to start really giving everybody their flowers while they're here.
That
you know
part.
What I'm saying?
Thank you.
Don't wait till I'm gone to give me my P's. You know what I'm saying? Like, give me my P's now. Like, you know, I think that's very, very important, man. Like, you know, we really need to start uplifting. Like, one of the things I liked about the DMX Snoop Dogg versus the other day, man, was people really needed to give their flowers to DMX, man. Like, you know, we don't know, you know, we know what he's been through. We know his struggle. We know he had a stable of hits, but it was good to see people show him love, and somebody that's, you know, one of his peers is showing love. And I think that's important too, man. We got to, you know, start praising the legends before they go.
You know, something so hard, real quick, Dani, just real quick, I wanted to say, so for me, that whole shit, what made it to me is they were singing each other's verses, homie. Yes. They were like doing each other's ad libs. That to me was some real hip hop family shit.
If you've ever seen me at a show, you know I'm going crazy for whoever it is. So I'm still a fan of this thing first. I'm a fan first, artist second. And it's hip hop is a fraternity, man. Like, you see how small the circle is. You know, people galvanize around each other when something tragic happens, man. And you know, like, I remember watching Kristen Glove when I was a kid. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
People like him, and you know, General Jeff, and you know, and even Dayro, and you know, a lot of people that, you know, that I watched coming up, man. That, you know, icons in the game now that I'm actually contemporaries with, man. It always makes me feel good. The fact that I did a song with Chuck D is, will forever be one of the highlights of my life for real. Now, he was a hero to me when I was a kid, so to be able to call that dude and pick his brain is
and you know what? And then to put that hero's a heavy title, but he still carries it well, and I'll say that for reals as a hip hop head, bro.
And still
Chuck
doing his
D,
part
man,
in the
hell yeah.
community too. So if you want to check out, Chuck D just spoke for Hip Hop for Justice. There's a recording of that if y'all want to check that out.
Check it out.
You can dial in on that and hear what he believes is the next steps for hip hop as a culture in terms of what we need to do for our own justice. So I hope you guys would tune into that. I love that you brought up giving people flowers while they're still here.
Yes,
our boy,
it's important.
who we all love, DJ Mark loves doing that, and he actually shouted me out and another friend out last week and the week before and gave us our flowers and said why he appreciated us and whatnot. And so I love that you're bringing that up as well, because I think we need to see more of that.
And even with the females doing that thing, I don't even know what the challenge is. I don't even care, because you know what, all of you look beautiful, so that's it. No, but for real, it's like all the ladies uplifting each other, and because there's a lot of little cattiness sometimes going on, but now it's
Back
like whatever it is, I'm just for that, like uplifting each other, and like you said, giving the flowers while they're still here. And
no doubt, man.
Great advice.
Just like your whole show, man. I remember the first time I did it. I told you then, like, it gave me that old school college feel. You know what I'm saying? Like that's key to this whole thing, man. And watching kind of Dani kind of do her thing over the past 4 or 5 years, just kind of watching her go from somebody I seen at a spot to throwing shows to doing what she's doing now, man. All that
she's curating and all that shit, man. It's crazy.
She's doing her thing, man. So I
thank you for being a part of it, though, Mykill. Thank you. You gave us amazing performances. When I didn't really have as much as I would love, you know what I mean, to offer, you still brought me that A1, you know what I mean, the dedication, and gave me my chance.
Whatever I put my name on, it's going to be 100, that's for sure.
Yeah. Yes. Hey, and you know what, and I see Carson in the building, definitely, man.
Hey, represent.
Yeah, I was just talking to Chris the Glove about it as part of...
Yeah, I heard him say that you grew up in Carson.
Part of our childhood. My brother, man, he knows, like... our parents were divorced early, and we were all over. My mom mainly raised us, and I think I've told people, we talked about it. By the way, Rabbit Season podcast coming this Thursday, man. We just recorded our first episode on my birthday yesterday, but we talk about it is through that with our parents, we moved all over, and I think that's why we're able to adapt and embrace wherever we're at. And I think that's what's helped us along. But a lot of our childhood was spent in Carson, my brother, because my dad lived there with my grandma, and we would go back and forth. And yeah, bro.
And you got so many greats coming out from over there. You got Razkaz, we got Mykill Miers.
That's the funny thing, man. Like it's a 6 degrees of separation, man. Like I grew up with Razkaz, so we from the same neighborhood. And I remember Bishop Lamont trying to get in my garage with Rom.
Oh yeah. Shout out to Bishop.
I know Absol's aunt. She's run a record store in the city, so. It's 6 degrees of separation, man. How it all works out. Booyah Tribe, all that,
Oh yeah, and shout out to Booyah for reals, man.
Booyah Tribe.
Yeah.
It's just amazing what a small world and a tight community it is, and so I'm thankful for you. I'm really glad that you're here. I appreciate you,
Mykill Miers.
No doubt. I appreciate y'all, man. Like I'm glad y'all even asked me to do this.
Yeah, talk about, like, you've been dropping some stuff. I follow you on Bandcamp. I'm always adding his stuff to my wish list. A couple of recent features. Just how you been pulling this stuff off? Is it easier, harder?
It's, I don't know. It's hard to say, but before COVID hit, I was working on a remix album for my 20-year anniversary for my first record, and COVID kind of came right when I was at the kind of pinnacle trying to finish it. So. Some things got pushed to the side. I had a tour set up, and all that stuff got pushed back. But so basically, what I'm doing now is kind of just a mixtape, kind of just the songs. I'm doing I'm originally using my voice right now. I'm not doing acapellas. You know what I'm saying? It's my voice doing over beats. I had a beat tape I got from Dilla before he passed.
Wow.
And so I got a couple of beats I took off of that, and a couple of beats I got from Ninth Wonder. So
You know,
I'm gonna kind of do a
just a
mixtape style.
Dilla
man,
Ninth
just-
Wonder
Oh,
mixtape.
just those guys?
Yeah, just a couple of those dudes.
Michael Myers so humble, man. He just
Right?
said, "Yeah, that's dope, brother, man, for reals."
Yeah, I've been fortunate, man. Like I said, like if I told you my story of how I even became famous or got on the radio, you'd laugh because literally, man, I was just taking Razzcats and Voodoo to the Wake Up Show, man, and I was sitting in the back. And Sway asked me to rhyme, and I rhymed, and I ended up going back there for a year straight. So
Yeah, right.
Wow.
And I was fortunate enough at that time, man, they were doing the syndication. And, little did we know we were rhyming in front of 4 million people. We just,
Oh
we was
yeah,
trying to-
and
Another
at-
gem
trying to be
though.
fresh.
that was some of our back in those times, that was some of our references, like who's spitting the hardest is like Wake Up Show and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? So that's how we knew, like, oh man, look at Michael Myers, Razzcat, even I-Man and Sinful back in the day.
Capital I, man, for the
Chino
Mexicans, man. Shout out to
XL,
them.
yeah, Chino XL, who else? Exhibit, yeah,
Wow.
yeah, crazy shit, man.
Speaking of that again alludes to the spirit of Michael Myers. He was helping the homie Raz get where he needed to be, and that's the story of what we know today as
Right.
Michael Myers. And there's not a lot of that. You know what I'm saying? Like you're talking about seeing more support in the community, and what are we always talking about? Oh, people don't like stuff, people don't share if it's the homie, but if it's a stranger, they'll do it, type of thing.
Yeah, and
You
that's
know?
that's pretty.
Yeah, I mean it's facts though. It's and it's a shame too, man. Like every feature that I've ever been on, for somebody's album, I always buy the album anyway. So even if I'm on it, just because they, it's the support they need.
Wow.
So I bought all the Pause One records I've been on. I bought them. So
Yes. Shout out to
speaking
Pause
of
One.
this, man, we got a record coming out soon too, man, called Double Homicide, man. Me and Pause One.
Double Homicide is what it is.
Yeah, it's gonna be dope, man.
I saw some of the promo that he was putting out because
Yeah.
Paz is dope on his promo, and I was checking some of that. Shit's hard, bro. So we
Yeah,
can look forward to that. And what else, man? What else is coming out, man?
Yeah, so I got the remix album, man. It's 20-year anniversary of It's Been a Long Time Coming remix, man. So the single's out right now. It's the remix of Wanna Be MC with Freddie Fox.
Yes.
And then I'm working on my next record. It's called Mykill. I'm gonna do something different than I've ever done as far as how I release it. You know what I'm saying? I got this whole Patreon campaign rolling. So it's gonna be 40 songs, but you got to be on Patreon to get 30 of them. So and I'm
Nice.
probably gonna release a song a month with the video and everything. And a lot of it is, man, it's gonna be political. It's gonna be B-boy. It's gonna be underground. It's gonna be all over the place, man. Because that's kind of where I've been at as far as what I'm writing with social justice going on and
Yeah.
everything that's going on. I've had a lot to say, man. Plus, I'm getting older, and I can't keep making braggadocious "I'm better than you" rhymes. So I got a couple stories to tell, man. I wrote a song last night that damn near scared the shit out of me. So
Ooh.
I'm excited about it, man. I woke up out of a dream and wrote a whole song in 30 minutes and then went back to sleep.
Wow.
So
Nice.
Some
it's gonna
downloads.
be
Yeah.
it's gonna be pretty crazy, man. And I've been in the lab with the beats, man. Now that I got time, I think people will be impressed, man. At least I am, anyway. That's
And
kinda
you know,
my formula
and you
anyway.
know why that's as a youngster when hip hop was first coming out and I was buying my Run DMC or my, you know what I'm saying, Fat Boys, whatever it was. And, I had the older heads telling me that it was a fad and this and that. And I told them, and I was a smart ass kid. So I told them that's the same shit they said about rock and roll and it's still here. And they looked at me like, this little motherfucker. But it's that's why hip hop is still here, though, is because of that. Is because it has such a wide variety of topics to talk about. Like there is a lot of this realness that needs to be talked about right now, and that's again what makes hip hop so pure, bro. Is there?
Yeah, I'm all over the place, man. I've grown as a man. So, I'm a therapist now too, man. So like there's some mental health wellness in there.
Yes.
It's a lot of stuff, man. I kind of been through lot of personal stuff I've been writing too, man. I just been letting the pen go, man. I haven't been afraid to kind of stay in my. Usually, what I usually do is stay in my box. You know what I'm saying? And it's all about murder, death, kill, and being fresh. But I've been kind of letting the pen go, and it's been going where I like where it's going, so I can't front on it.
Nice. That's it. Hip hop shit.
That I'm really looking forward to. I think a lot of people are in need of healing and direction and guidance, and what better place to get it from than where we go to understand what's going on in our society. Hip hop.
Music is therapy, and hip hop has always been that. Is that music for the people in the streets and the rebel music, man.
I'm also working on a project with some actual therapists that rhyme.
Ooh.
So it's we haven't really got a title yet, but it's like really therapists with bars, and everything is gonna be anxiety, the whole thing. So I'll look out for that too, man. That's coming probably by the end of the year too, man. I
that right now.
I wrote a book, man. I've been on the hustle, man. I started a t-shirt company. I've been on the move.
Let's talk about the book a little bit.
Yeah, so I did a book. It's based off of 2 albums ago. My album called Me, and it's really just a song book. It's a song book of the lyrics and then a breakdown of each lyric and different stories of in the studio and why I chose that beat or why I chose that artist to feature with. Things of that nature, man. It's kind of a behind the scenes of kind of picking my brain of why I said certain things and certain metaphors you may not have got after the first or second listen. Because for me, there's always a metaphor within a metaphor most times, so it all depends. So it was a good breakdown, especially for those who really don't, are just getting used to me or who I am as an artist. I know some of my friends that read it, they were like, yo, like, I gotta go back and listen to this shit now because I didn't catch none of that when I heard it the first time. So, and then being from Carson, man, we talk with a code, so you got to be able to catch the code. So, but it's dope, man. It was something that Chuck D had been bugging me to do for years, and I finally said, all right, I'll do it. I finally had the time. So right when COVID hit, that was one of the first things I sat down and did. So.
Hey, that's always been one of my favorite things of hip hop, though, as a head, like listening. Is I like, back in the day when it was rewinding till my cassette got worn out. But, when going back and like, what, I think I just missed something right there. Let me go back and catch what he just said, man. Right. Like you said, metaphor within the metaphor. And that's something I've always dug about hip hop.
What is this book going to be titled?
It's called Me, the song book. It's available. I'll give you the link at the end of the day. Really, the link is in my bio on Instagram, and just go to my link tree. It's a one-stop shop. Just get whatever you need to get from me. So,
like a coffee table book type deal. You can sit down, throw the album on.
Yeah, you can sit down and listen to it, read it. It's 47 pages, man. It's not a big deal. I'm gonna probably do an audio version of it soon too. Just so I know that's kind of the wave that everybody's on right now with Audible and things like that. So, but yeah, I was, it was one of the things that I was always afraid to do. But, I finally stepped out of my shell and was like, you know what? If I fail, I fail. But I can't say I didn't try though.
Man, I appreciate that.
Hell yeah. And you know what? If, with all the negative, of course, everybody, this shit is played out already for me, not being able to do the normal shit, especially shows we were talking about. I miss hitting some good hip hop shows up, but the positive side, I always try to take that, and people are being like, especially artists, getting even more creative than they already were, thinking a little outside the box, and promotion wise, everybody's doing something. It's like we got to reimagine the path we take, but I feel like everybody I'm seeing is doing it right, bro, and it's good to see. It's motivational,
right?
Yeah, it is.
It puts you in a space where you kind of got to be creative, and you definitely got to think outside the box. And like I've been doing FaceTime shows with my fans, man, since like 2017. So, I know my fans don't care about me doing the table desk concert. You know what I'm saying? So they want to see me do something else. So I got some things I'm doing with Zoom, man, where I might record some stuff live, man. It's all a matter of just execution at this point for me. I'm not in a rush. I just want to make sure I do it right.
Be ready for that Patreon link. We'll probably be able to get that from following you on your social media and Bandcamp, right? Are they both the same? Can you share those with everybody?
Yeah, so my Bandcamp is michaelmiers.bandcamp.com. You can go to my link. You go to my my Instagram page. I'm at Mykill Miers 1. If you go to the link there, you hit my link tree, man. There's my Patreon page, the book, my music, Spotify, Bandcamp, website, all that on one page, man. You can kind of
helped everybody out, made it a little easier.
Yes.
Yeah, just to make it easier, man. It's easier for me too, man. I ain't gotta give you 5 or 6 different links. You know what I'm saying? Just give you one link and you can go to that and you're good.
Yeah,
Perfect.
yeah. Hey, so you gave us all the social medias and the links and all that stuff, but man, any shout outs you want to make, bro, before we tail out?
Yeah, let me shout out my man Pause One. Shout out my girl Mykill. Shout out Mark Love. Shout out you guys, man. The B-side, man. I appreciate you giving the time, man. My girl Dani, she's been super duper dope. I've admired you from afar for a while. And just, you know, all my fans been supporting, man. I appreciate it. And just be on the lookout, man. I'm trying to come with something different, man. Something new. Go to my page, man, at Mykill Miers 1. Go to my t-shirt company, man, at T-Shirt Snob Mob on Instagram, man. I got tees for days. This is one of many. So
that's one of them. I need to cop that one for sure.
Anybody who been following me knows my t-shirt game been strong. So I just finally decided to do it myself and stop giving the money to everybody else.
And it's
Carson versus everybody.
Definitely well thought out too. We're gonna shoot over to a video of yours. It's called Venus Flytrap. You want to tell us a little bit about it or give us any little tidbits of information?
Venus Flytrap, man, was a song that I did based off the movie Saw. I was watching Saw one night and, you know, motivation struck and I hit it, and then we decided to kind of do the video and playing that. It's a little more up-tempo than people are probably used to hearing me, man, but I'm an MC, so all I need is a drum and a snare. I'm good.
That's it, and give him one mic. That's it, man.
That's all I need. One mic, one take. We good.
Mykill Miers in the building. Thank you for coming through and chopping it up with us, my brother, for reals.
No doubt, man. I appreciate you.
Hopefully this shit starts to, you know, dissipate a little bit and we could get back to at least somewhat of what we used to know as norm and get at least some hip-hop shows and get out and see you guys rocking live again, man. That would be dope.
Definitely, man. I definitely do miss the stage, man. And like what I said, man, whatever y'all need, man, let me know, man. I'm down to help, man. If you need help pushing something, you know, hustling something, selling something, let me know.
We appreciate you, Mykill. We're going to get deeper into the layers with Mykill Miers coming up on Oratory Glory.
Yes.
We've already done some little background homework on Mykill, so we're going to share a little bit of numerology of an MC and just some different deep layers, you know what I'm saying? So Mykill's going to be that one, y'all, because he's going to be able to give us layers upon layers of useful information and education. So I'm really looking forward to that. Thank you again for coming through.
No doubt.
Always appreciate you, man.
Mykill Miers in the building. It's the B-side show. Act like you know. We'll be right back after this video.
Yeah.
You're gonna need a body bag, the worst weapon that you probably had. On the verge of a calamity, evil thoughts on the brink of insanity. In the land of the walking dead, I follow my thoughts instead. You don't protect yourself, man, and who will? Walk around with a bat, call it Lucille. See, I'm mentally deranged, and I'm clinically insane. I should be criminally detained. Turn your brain to raspberry meringue. Too many zombies in the game now. Many times should be ashamed now. See, I came to damage in the crime scenes, look like the work of an animal. There's body parts everywhere, blood stains on every stair. The last laugh is Michael's laugh. Didn't know that you fucking with a psychopath. I've been pushed to the limit. Should've let sleeping dogs lie, but you didn't. Grim Reaper pay a visit. Window with the stairs, man, which is it? I'm the motherfucking man, no bayonet, face painted man like a Rambo. Better run for shelter. I call it helter skelter. Like Labiak and Tate. You fuck around and suffer the same fate. I'm the king of the homicide rap. Welcome to my Venus Flytrap, yo.
I wanna play a game. So far, and what could lose?
continuously recalled your life. You've made a living watching others. Society would call you an informant, a rat, a snitch. I call you unworthy of the body you possess, of the life that you've been given. Now we will see if you are willing to look inward rather than outward, to give up the one thing you rely on.
I'm John Wick when I rap shit. Sound like applause when I clap shit. You might use a hatchet or a chainsaw or an axe when I come to maim y'all. That's the game and I came to slay y'all. You get diminished from the scrimmage, let's play ball. Weirdos get comfortable. First I call you out, then I come for you. You the hunter or the hunted. You really don't know to confront it. These youngsters get redundant with the mumble rap. It'll be all out war if it come to that. Real lyrics is coming back. We come off the block like a running back. I say raw shit that make you all sick. Yeah, you fuck around and get nauseous. See, I can't do damage. Coming from the cabbage, goddammit. I'm OJ with a knife as a desk wife. Oh yeah, that's right, try the next life. You ain't ready for the pressure. Caught a corner for the stretcher. We come through with ski masks and a handgun. Kidnap witnesses for the ransom. Better meet by demands or get beat with my bare hands. This that brass knuckle rap. I'm a boom bap dude, man. I don't fuck with trap. Black Moon, yeah, I fuck with that. When they say I'm busting raps like busting gas, I'm the king of the homicide rap. Welcome to my Venus fire trap, yo. Venus fire trap, yo.
Around your neck is a death mask. The mask is on a spring timer. If you do not locate the key in time, the mask will close. Think of it like a Venus flytrap. What you are looking at right now is your own body. Not more than 2 hours ago. Don't worry, you're sound asleep and can't feel a thing.
Cats come to the jam, be spitting spam. I need a firewall for y'all suckers, damn. Blowing the spot up with all these pop-ups. Homie, put your Glock up, cause you not tough. See, y'all claim to be wild here. What I spit fucks up your shit, it's called malware. No one out there is ill as Mike. And for the dudes that steal my flows, you know I kill a bite. Whack dudes is getting scarier and scarier. I'm like malaria, I'm coming to your area. There's nowhere to run, dog. I find you. You beat me when pigs fly, swine flu. Now the virus is in flight, damaging your esophagus, going down your windpipe. The DJ scratched like he got psoriasis. I don't spit rhymes, homie, I spit viruses.
Hey man, what's your name, boy?
My shit is sick like the flu. My shit is sick like the flu. Glum a deadly disease. My shit is sick like the flu. Poisonous. My shit is sick like the flu.
You come in contact with my bomb raps, you need the hazmat, I'm making you fall flat. You ain't all that, I'm salmonella to you fellas. No need to get jealous, you getting way overzealous. I declare war with hardcore metaphors trying to uplift the art form. These young MCs try to act bad now. Sit your ass down, man, I flow sicker than mad cow. Disease, please, y'all need to learn a lesson on how to rock mics. I bust flows like Smith and Wesson. My polio flow disabled your central nervous system. There's no vaccine for the words that I've been spitting. Cause I'm an epidemic. You want a chance to rock the mic, you shouldn't let me get it. The DJ scratched like he got psoriasis. I don't spit rhymes, homie, I spit viruses.
Hey man, what's your name, boy?
My shit is sick like the flu. My shit is sick like the flu. Glum a deadly disease. My shit is sick like the flu.
Poisonous.
My shit is sick like the flu.
Doing our thing, Rabbit right here, Dani K, Bad Day Killer in the building with me, DJ Eclipse holding us down, and shout out to Chris the Glove for the beginning mix and
That
the
was a
interview. It
fire
was dope.
mix.
Mykill Miers coming through, man. Man, We got the homie.
Hairstyles.
Northeast is in the building, definitely, man. But they're here doing their thing right here, rocking it out. Shit, man. We got to zoom in on that at some point. But I'm sure the homie took a picture of it as well. Sick ass hand styles right there, man. And make sure you guys follow him. We're gonna show you the gear as well. LA Hand Styles.
Really dope gear, front and back print. On a lot of them.
And for those that didn't catch it, Dani she even had a wardrobe change mid-set. Like, it's real serious, man.
Yes.
Get out, LA Hand Styles, man. I got mine right here. Make sure you guys follow them. Check them out. Where can they get at you guys and get all the gear and follow the moves and all that stuff, man?
Yeah, I'm at LA Hand Styles, Instagram. That's about it.
Everything, LA Hand Styles. Make sure you follow him.
Yes, he posts live videos. He does different art, and you'll get to see that in addition to having access to all this fly gear, y'all. Sweatshirts, there's tank tops.
And hats. I told you, and when it comes to the graffiti and artwork game, the homies from OG Husky know their shit. And when I told you, when they reposted it, I knew it was so sincere, man. LA Hand Styles in the building.
Tearing it up.
Yeah, let's go.
We'll definitely zoom in on that. I don't want to put too much attention on my man because I want him to finish. I don't know if y'all saw that, but it says Oracle Edition B-side show.
Yes.
Dani K.
And for those that don't know, that's every fourth Monday of the month, man. We do this thing. Dani basically curates the whole show with artwork, music, artists, all that stuff, man. So it's dope.
Thank you to the B-side brothers. And if y'all didn't get an opportunity to catch Rabbit yesterday and wish him a happy birthday, please do so today.
Look.
It is his belated birthday.
I just want to show these
Shout
motherfuckers.
Out to Drive-By Cakes for the cake pops. Everybody here today is going to get to taste the cake
These
pop.
cake pops, they look like me when I'm all high. So shout out to the homegirl Sonia from Drive-By Cakes, man. She's always hooking us up with the these ones are Oreo, and then we got some red velvet. We're gonna pass around to the people in the building with us, but
there's also these special ones. You can order these too and pull apart cakes, but this one says rabbit season, y'all. Do you know what's up with rabbit season?
Oh, and yes, let me tell them real quick. Good segue there. See why we get paid to do this? We don't get paid yet, but we will.
It's for the love, y'all.
Yes, for the love. Somebody pay us. Hey, but check it out, man. We're gonna drop it every Thursday morning. The Rabbit Season podcast. Officially, we just did the first one yesterday. My brother Shaye Whitey is also producing, and he's my co-host for the show. We're doing more in-depth interviews with the artists. We got a lot of dope ones already lined up. The COVID thing is definitely screwing us up as far as that goes, but we're still going to keep it moving. The first official episode drops this Thursday, and it was me and my brother only, and then we'll go with the guests after that. So every week, Thursday morning, man. Think of us as your get high, get fly morning show in the mornings.
That's right.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, it's pretty good shit. Y'all got to tune in. So
yes.
I had a sneak peek of it, and I loved it, man. Like, tune in.
There might be a tiny bit of it left on one of y'all lives because I don't know, has it been a full 24 hours? They were partying, y'all. It was Rabbit's birthday. Wish him a happy
it was my birthday, so I started early, That's why I woke up so late today. But anyways, and shout out to our boy DJ Eclipse right here too. He's also co-producing that show, Rabbit Season podcast, man. We appreciate everybody that tunes in every week, man. There he is.
Hey, real quick, I wanted to do a shout out to the homie Raz. Happy belated birthday.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, and to my prime partner right here, SC Gutter Baby, that makes everything possible. Shout out to fucking Bubsky at OG Husky Radio. Hey, homeboy's been there from the gate from like 2007. People just don't know, you know what I mean? But yeah, we're here with Dani. Thank you for having me, and appreciate the talent on the DJ and all that shit. You know what I mean? Northeast LA, Drew Street, just so pinpoint where I'm at. You know what I mean? That's where we're from right here. You know what I mean? Representing. Shout out to D the Great, Borracho, everybody moving over there, and whatchamacallit, Free Sporty. You know what I mean? That's where we're at. We're coming up. We're doing this thing.
Hey,
over.
Those are the homies right there, man. Cloudy and all them, D the Great. Those are the homies, and we go back with this dude as well, and I appreciate him coming to do the artwork, man. LA Hand Styles in the building. Chris the Glove was here. Mykill Miers via Zoom. DJ Eclipse on the ones and twos. And
always holding it down for us, man. We appreciate you, Eclipse.
And you know what? And I want to say this while we're on the subject. I appreciate Miss Dani Killafournya, Bad Day Killer, right here for coming and being part of the B-side show, and
thank you, brother.
Not just to be part of it, but taking it so seriously. Like when she threw her show, she knew what she wanted to do with it, and we took it from there, man. And that's what we appreciate. That, Dani. Thank you.
Thank you guys for the support.
Hey, and one more time, man. Anybody that can donate, the links will be in all our bios. Rec 1 to help out the family, to put them to rest properly. But shout out to him, man. Rec 1, man, we miss you, brother. Rest in peace.
We love you.
Quick respect to the homie that passed. I'll sell any merch and donate any money that goes to my Instagram and buys any shirts. Female, male, I got it all and shit. Hoodies and all that. You know what I mean? I'm willing to donate to that. Anybody that purchases any merch will go straight to that.
Hey,
That's
you
beautiful.
see that?
Thank you, LA.
That's real shit,
in the
man.
building, y'all.
That's that real man shit right there. Like some hip hop, fucking homie shit right there, bro. We appreciate that, brother. And real quick, I want to shout out the whole team, man. DJ Eclipse, man. Shaye, Whitey over there. Hooligan doing the photos. Shooter Rick's not here tonight, but we got a mean team. Erica was here a little while ago. I'm not sure where she might be out.
Better.
But yes,
Drive-by cakes.
Follow her for promo opportunities and all that stuff with the B-side show. Shout out to Drakk, everybody that's part of the team, man. We really appreciate you guys and everybody that tunes in, man. Thank you. Oh, and she got a mask.
Show with this mask, and then I had to take it off for the purpose of the show. But shout out to my girl Bichika Art. This is a mask that she did, and she does custom masks. So I'll be posting this in my story tonight and tagging her in that, y'all.
Yes, this is the new wave right now. It is what it is, man. We'll get through it. Everybody stay positive, stay focused. Let's get through this together. It's the B-Side Show. We'll see you next week. And tune in Thursday morning for the Rabbit Season podcast.
Season,
Let's
silly
go.
Rabbit.
Peace. Shit, man.